Hello, and welcome to Scope. Scope is a way to help you analyze images. It'll take you step by step in the document. The first thing that you're going to need to do is go to this link to open up the Spanish flu pictures. You'll choose a photo, click on it, and then copy it. Make sure that you're copying and pasting the image you chose into the document. This way I know what you're talking about, because the answers to the scopes are going to be different depending on the image that you chose. So the first part of scope is just looking at the image and giving your first initial impressions. So for 30 seconds, just think of 10 words or phrases that you can connect to the image and type those here. So if I'm looking at this, I might put something along the lines of outdoor cuts, dusty, things like that. Then you're going to scan the image again. So after your first 30-second scan, writing them in, go to the image again, and then think about what questions you have in regards to the image. So for instance, on this one, I might ask myself, why are they outdoors for their haircuts? Or why is it still open? Where are they? And so there's just a couple questions. I would recommend writing at least 3. And then what conclusions can you draw and what might you need to research? So if I was looking at that, considering my questions and what I saw, I might ask myself, or what conclusions I draw might be that if I was thinking about bubonic plague or something, that they thought maybe if they were outdoors, it wouldn't spread as well. Maybe they're doing social distancing, so maybe this is further into the flu. What might I need to research? I might want to research when that photo took place and what kind of rules and laws the government was putting into place that you were still allowed to go get a haircut. Connect. Have you seen a photo like this before? So you would talk about if you've seen any photos like it, either because you've seen Spanish flu images or because you're seeing similar stuff during COVID, and where have you seen it? Lastly, for Connect, you're going to talk about how it connects with what you learned about the Spanish flu through the articles and Edpuzzle. You also need to think about who created this image. Now, some of them will tell you, as it is down here in the little blurb. So who created this image? We don't know for sure, but someone was photographing it in Berkeley. So maybe a newspaper photographer. What environment does the picture take place in? And what country is the image from? Well, we know that Berkeley's in California, so it's the United States in 1919. Purpose. So why was this image taken? When someone's decided to take this image, what do you think was going into it? Why do you think that they thought that was something important for us to see? So about 3 sentences. This is more of your educated guess. We don't expect you to know the exact purpose, but kind of based off what you're learning, seeing during COVID-19, considering what happened in the Spanish flu, why do you think that someone would want to take that kind of image? Effect. Why is it important to have images like this? So is it better that we have images like this? Are we worse off because of it? What kind of role do these play? Why are we talking about it today? So as you know in history, it's important to think about that whole idea, why do we care? I ask you that pretty often in my class when we go over things, especially because it happened so long ago. Why do we care? What is the importance? The purpose and effect is where you are answering those questions. So those 2 are really important to give yourself time to think about and answer honestly why those are important, why we're considering them, why they were taken. And then you'll do this again with a second image. So you'll do those with 2 images. I would suggest doing one with US and doing one from another country, just to kind of break it up a bit. But it is up to you, whichever 2 really kind of grab your attention.